What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2018 for the 6th and final stage of the 2019 Tour of Turkey with Delko Marseille Provence. If you haven't seen the previous stages, go ahead and do so, at least watch yesterday's, because it was mad. It truly was the Queen stage, obviously, of the Tour of Turkey. So if there's one stage that you need to watch, please do yourself a favor and spend 10 minutes watching it, because it clearly was good enough to be worth minutes. English. Right, you know what? We'll forget that. But today's stage, 164 kilometers between Sakarya and Istanbul, going back to the main city of Turkey, not the capital one, that's Ankara. Yeah, you're learning things on the Blackwar channel. But yeah, sixth stage shouldn't be too much of an issue. GC-wise, the jersey shouldn't leave the shoulder of its leader. And we're going to try and do well on the sprint as well with Grozu, as we did on the first stage. Enough talking, let's race. Right, the stage has started. May have forgotten that it did, but who really cares? We're going to send the guys at the front of the peloton as we usually do. I'm just going to show you the GC. Last chance of watching yesterday's stage before I do so. But there we go. Delio Fernandez leading the classification after yesterday's win in Kartepe, an incredible stage, which he won ahead, of world riders like Ben O'Connor or Felix Groschartner. I'd agree, it's not the biggest competition you'll ever see on a mountain stage, but it's still not bad. There is Delio Fernandez on a +4 today. Look at him. He's having the day of his life. If Moreno could go at the front, that would be brilliant. There we go. Alright, all our riders at the front. So that's the top 10 of the GC for now. O'Connor second, Grossartner, Polanc, Kudus, Restrepo, Fineto, Alarcon, Hoffman, and Bart is the top 10. And the aim today, keep this jersey, trying to keep this jersey as well with Delio, or trying to get it with Grozu. Don't know how that could happen, but it might, you never know. Mountain jersey is probably like going to be for Soto. I don't know who could get it. I think only Fernandez could get it, and I'm not in the break. And I had no intentions of being in the breakaway with the leader of the classification. Ben O'Connor is wearing the white jersey. The best team is ourselves, sorry. But yeah, we're going to check the breakaway. We've got Youssef Mirza, the champion of the United Arab Emirates, sprinter of United Arab Emirates, well, UAE technically. We've got Fortunato for Neri Sotoli. We have Lunardi for Vini Fantini. We've got Urken for Turku Şekerspor. We have Bizigitov, for Astana. And we have Gibson once again for Burgos VH. The last 137 kilometers of this tour, the last 137 kilometers of me trying to race with Delko Marseille, which is something I had never done this year. It's actually quite a fun team. If you're looking to make a career mode, the issue is that it's in France, and you're going to have all the boring French races, which is why I rarely do career mode in France. I mean, I say that, but like my two main career modes are based in France. But yeah, it's quite boring, unless you like sprints, which I do not. I prefer mountains. For me, like, the best is America or like Spain. But yeah, it is a fun team. It is a really fun team to play with, and yeah, I hope you've discovered some goats throughout this week, mainly Edouard Michael Grozu. We're entering the fortified part of Istanbul, and the last 18 kilometers of this year's Tour of Turkey, with a breakaway about to get co-op. We just went through a car. That's always something that you love to see. Well, we're gonna make our train Grozu. I'm just waiting for him to like go up a bit if he wants to. Same for Navardauskas, they're a bit behind. As we're now literally against the walls of this castle thingy. Peloton is pacing really hard under Wouters and Van Hoeke, the two riders from Lotto Soudal, pacing for obviously their leader Caleb Ewan. But that means that right now we're struggling to come back. There we go. There's Grozu. The road is very narrow. I mean, it isn't. It clearly isn't. It's just me trying shit, as always. Where's Navardo's Cas? Okay, it's a bit dropped. I mean, it is quite narrow, to be honest. To be honest, it is quite narrow. How can Grozu take Fineto's wheel yet end up ahead of him? That game. Alright, Navardo's Cas has found himself a good old gap. Fernandez, you can take Grozu's wheel. And Navardo's Cas, you can benefit of Moreno. Oh, there's a slight hill before the finish line. That's good to know. That's actually very good to know. Alright, let's go. Moreno is going to pace, leading the train towards the finish line in Istanbul. Grozu is here. Did we lose someone? We did. We've lost our leader. We've lost Delio Fernandez. Classic. 5.1 kilometers to go. Moreno is now doing all he can to give our team a bit of a lead as we enter the final 3 kilometers, which means we're going to launch the sprint quite soon with Ramunas. Navardo's Cas now launching his attack. Mauro Fineto immediately follows the canter of Mikhail Morkov. Fineto has a bit of a lead over someone like Caleb Ewan, who's a bit behind. We're going to wait and launch Grozu's sprint right now, immediately followed by Delio Fernandez. It's quite narrow. It's very tough to manage a gap, and the win is for Sam Bennett, I think. Yep, Sam Bennett takes the win from Caleb Ewan and Delio Fernandez, who gets a back-to-back podium after yesterday's win. He's going to get third position in this sprint stage, which makes no sense. We take 6th, 7th, and 9th as well with Fineto, Grozu, and Navardo's Cas. We take 14th with Moreno. I mean, that's a nice sprint, to be fair. Yeah, top 10. Bennett, Ewan, Fernandez, Jacobsen, Restrepo, Fineto, Grozu, Polanc, Navardo's Cas, and Richeze. I'll see you for the final time on the podium. It's a win for the Bora Hansgrohe sprinter, Sam Bennett. He came very close on the 4th stage. He lacked maybe a meter or so. This time he had enough to beat the Aussie Caleb Ewan, who takes 2nd position, and 3rd position is Delio Fernandez, who we'll see on the podium today with the turquoise jersey of winner of the general classification. Incredible win for Delko Marseille Provence, who gets their first ever GC win on a World Tour race, on their first ever World Tour race. Yeah, O'Connor 2nd, Groschardt 3rd, Polanc and Kudus is your top 5. Nelson Andres Soto will bring back the red jersey of leader of the mountain classification home. The sprinter, I mean, he's a sprinter and he gets a mountain jersey. Yeah, I mean, why not? But he deserved it, did what he had to, and fair play to him. The green jersey, no, green, yeah, there we go, much better. The green jersey will go on Delio Fernandez's shoulders after his great third place today. Caleb Ewan will finish 2nd with Restrepo 3rd. Okay, so that's 2 jerseys for Fernandez. O'Connor will wear, obviously, the white jersey. I have Merawi Kudus, and I don't think there's been any change to the best team, which should stay ours. There we go. And yeah, Bennett comes in first. The classmen, so that's French. The top 10 of today's stage is on your screen. Nice 14th place for Javi Moreno. But I mean, 4 riders in the top 10. Solid performance from our team. That's the entire train, who did well to manage the narrow finish. But the GC looks like this with a win from Delio Fernandez. Still can't really believe it. But yeah, I think that's worth at least a like on the video to show support and to tell me that you loved this series. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below as well. Yeah, I rarely use continental proteins. If you want me to do more of these, please, again, let me know. That's all your feedback goes into my video. But yeah, that's the top 15 of the classification. If you enjoyed the tour of Turkey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's the Amstel, the Flèche Wallonne, and Liège-Bastogne-Liège coming soon. I don't know if I'll be able to make them though. but bear with me, I might. And yeah, I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys, and goodbye.